February 2024. So just wanted to let you know right off the bat, everything I'm seeing here is amazing. Your cards are amazing. So I'm looking at Wheel of Fortune, I'm looking at Magician, Judgment, and Ace of Swords. And we also have clarifiers, Chariot below, of course, with the Ace of Swords, and the Lover's card with the Judgment, Magician with the Empress, and Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Cups. So I'm just going to get right into it. Again, it's not going to resonate for all of you. If it doesn't, it's not your story, then it's not your story. But I also believe that depending on the timeline, again, not all of you are going to be going through everything in the same month. So February, there may be a trickle-down effect into March. But either way, I'm just going to say this. From the energy that I'm seeing here, this is all big, big energy. And that means huge, major life changes. So what I see here with the Wheel of Fortune is your connection to luck is changing entirely. So your luck, your destiny, there's luck, unexpected changes. All of that seems to be coming through here in terms of, for sure, an emotional situation is on the horizon here where things are a lot more positive. But definitely anything in terms of Wheel of Fortune represents uh, luck cycles and synchronicities. So just be aware of all of that. But I also feel that you're on your life purpose here because there's the Judgment card, the Magician, things that you're trying to manifest, even in terms of a relationship or a coupleship. There's something here where there could be, I'm not sure if it's all positive on that yet, but we'll get down there. So, but I do see, just again, as I say, you're in line for something. Your timing is right. And the Wheel of Fortune, like I said, is definitely a card of speaking to something that is going to be changing in terms of blessings. So this cycle is going to be a fortunate cycle for you in the month of February. Again, some of you, it might trickle out a little bit into March, depending on your general sort of energy. But as I said, I mean, this feels like things are in control and a blessing is coming in for you. So something is going to be gifted to you in terms of finances. And it definitely feels like it's, whatever storms you might have been going through, all of that is, I would say, not really affecting you in the month of February because it feels like you have a real appreciation for things because the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor. So it's things that, especially when I see that Ace of Cups energy there, I mean, that, as I said, is my card of a blessing coming in. It looks like it could be a little further out, but you may know of it or hear of it in the month of February. But Ace of Cups definitely speaks to, any kind of new beginning or something that has promise or potential still in the early stages. But it is my gift of the universe, and it definitely is, as I said, I would say luck and an emotionally situation that is creating a lot of happiness. So could be around abundance and money. I don't see, strangely, a lot of happiness, or sorry, a lot of, I do see a lot of happiness, but I don't see a lot of cards in around pentacles. But I see the luck in terms of abundance greatly changing around you. So it's almost like a lot of the information might be coming through about a success or about something that's going to bring a success for you. And I would say, and that could pertain to, anything that is around your heart space, anything that's emotions or relationships, could also represent summer. But overall, I feel like that Ace of Cups is indicating there's going to be a lot more stability in terms of your emotions because of this happy sort of luck changing energy that's coming in here. So something is going your way, I would say, overall. And it looks like it could be a fortunate increase in terms of finances, like I said, because the abundance card, which is a little bit further out, it's not the main player. It's still manifested with the magician card, but overall, the magician, the empress, these are all major, major arcana. So these are big things coming in for you. So again, Ace of Cups, I feel like there's, something that you are emotionally connected to that is, there's like a level of acceptance around it. There's like a long desired goal of some sort or an increase. There's a forgiveness of some sort here or a decision that's coming in around this connection or a connection that is going to help you. You're going to see your way clear to bring it to some kind of a successful outcome. But either way, I feel like Significant connection doesn't have to be romance necessarily. It can be just in general a significant connection. Family or mother figure, I see Libra here as also relevant. But it's almost like you're trying to manifest something around that mother figure connection or around abundance. Um, because, like I said, I mean, the card of the empress, sorry. And well, first off, just in starting with the magician, this is somebody who alchemizes everything, integrates the skills, integrates the learning, tries to, well, knows all the ways to sort of elevate something. They just have to execute it, put it out into the universe and make it happen. So this is really having a way of sculpting the things around you to make it go in your favor. But either way, there's some kind of success here that's taking off, something that's starting to materialize. You could be using this fortunate abundance or something that's coming through as a way to implement or make a decision about a connection, or it's somehow an advantage that you're able to put into a particular way, like you're going to advance it in this month in February. Again, some of you might be a little further out, but it's undergoing some kind of regeneration. Whatever this increase is, can be in around a book with copyright issues being, might have been a factor, but it's somehow going in the right direction. It's moving in your favor. It's, getting rid of the blockages. There's more clarity here. You have a way to transform yourself and create a better life for yourself in the month of February. You have a better understanding. There's also, even in terms of a relationship with the Judgment card, like a new awakening, whether if you're enlightened, you're figuring something out here, especially with the Ace of Swords, and that's following it, of course. So it's like you're releasing the past, and there is a start of a fresh start coming through here, where you might have been judging a situation or a connection. I feel like you're seeing your way clear now to, figure out a direction. And this is really more of that energy about stop blaming others and all of that, because the Judgment card comes through to let you know that a valuable lesson has been learned. And so it's a breakthrough. There's an understanding, and this is, again, doesn't have to be around a connection, could also be around a romance, it could also be around a partnership in business, but there's an understanding now about how to innovate an idea or how to move something ahead. But again, it's still to your favor, because that is a card of, a connection is undergoing some kind of regeneration here as well. But either way, a decision is going to impact your destiny here for sure, but it's going in a positive way. So there's also something here about, with the Judgment card, it's almost like you're weighing out how to advance a situation, or how to, like, what direction to take, or you're taking stock of things right now. So it's almost like, how do I, move this thing ahead in this connection? It doesn't have to be, again, it could be business connection, but how do I move it ahead so that I actually benefit? But either way, it's turning out in a positive direction. So we'll just kind of stay with that. As I said, the magician is really integrating all of these things. He's the alchemist. He really, brings everything together in a dramatic way to produce the abundance, and that's what you're doing. I think you're still in that space of manifesting it here, but your luck is starting to change while you're in this process of manifesting your dreams come true, that kind of thing. And while you're doing that, that's when you have this epiphany about, oh, this is what I can do to make it all move to the next level. And I feel like that's what you're doing for those of you that are trying to develop a skill and even a dream, or again, a connection to somebody else. You now figure out the way to sculpt it and make it work. I don't really feel, manipulation or trickery or anything like that. This is really good positive energy, to make a breakthrough in whatever this advantage is for you. Then of course we have the Lover's card, and again, this is further out, so this is definitely energy I feel that's going to be, anchoring into probably more than 1 or 2 months. I'll tell you that just looking at it, because the Lover's card is about choices and decisions, as is the Judgment card. And for sure, I think once you have this incoming flux of good luck, and a gift that's coming in, I think it's going to help you to make a choice. So, so for the moment, what we're doing, Gemini, is we're actually working on, and this, of course, is your card coming through. So this could be judgment on you as well, but it definitely affects you in terms of how you're going to choose your direction and what you're going to do in terms of a career. A lot of momentum, a lot of clear thinking, focused, a lot of emerging sort of energy that's going out here too. So I feel like this choice, whatever this is, doesn't, it's again, it feels like there's a lot of luck supporting it, but it definitely feels like because it's such major energy here, it's big cooperative partnership energy, could be going into business with somebody else, or either way, there's some kind of big gain through a connection here as well. And I feel like you're very happy about it because this is Cancer energy coming through here as well with the Chariot. But it's almost like this victory helps you to become a lot more self-disciplined, inspired. You're inspired to kind of go for something now. And it's also, like I said, creating your own destiny, but it's like you're working on something that maybe didn't have a lot of good luck going toward it. And then all of a sudden, it's like you just figured it out. And now it just starts to take off in a particular direction. There could also be something here that you need to get clear on the direction a little bit. Again, still good luck that goes alongside it. But there is also something around maybe a car issue, something comes to light as well for some of you. But it's purposeful action. It definitely is that journey of self discovery and all of that. Very positive, sort of uh, moving things ahead. But just also a note on, um, just a note in terms of well, actually, I won't even say that because that's not really what I'm feeling off of it. But I'm just going to go back into this a little bit here again with that Wheel of Fortune. And again, that's emotional fulfillment with that Ace of Cups. It's a turning point in your life, I feel, during the month of February. You're starting to take responsibility for your own fate. You're emotionally committed to this growth in this partnership of sorts. But again, I just feel like overall there's going to be some sense of change and a clear direction, and that you have a really strong ability this month to make big changes in your life that will be more long lasting, because these cards are all major arcana. So it's big changes that you're making that will impact your life over the long term. Like I said, the card of the Magician with the Empress card, again, that's significant changes around your finances or around things that could be around a mother figure as well. Libra energy also comes in, but it speaks to big changes that you're still trying to manifest and make on that, happen on that front. So I feel like there's a lot of power and action this month, like I said. Everything's amplified because they're big major arcana, and there's a lot of nurturing. There's even more, taking care of yourself, I feel, in this month. There's a lot of focused attention, a lot of creativity, a lot of prosperity. Definitely a reminder to, the power of your visualization is shaping your reality in a significant way. So just be very careful about what you allow into your mindset at this time, because the potential there is quite strong to have it impact you. The other part of it is with Judgment and the Lovers. Like I said, that's still in around that big major arcana energy. So I'm seeing that there's going to be some kind of a decision that you do make in that particular area. So, like I said, in reference to a connection. So, however that resonates for you, just trying to feel it out and see if there's something else there that I see. What I would also kind of throw out there is, like I said, the card of Judgment. I would just say on that one here, well, again, even with the Wheel of Fortune, um, Wheel of Fortune and Judgment, those are pretty Just trying to figure that one out here for a second. Even though they're sort of apart from one another, there is something here that just because of the level of significance of all these major arcana, I just want to check that one out a little longer here. Because like I say, Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment card has a long-term effect. The Wheel of Fortune is a really big player, it goes way, way out there here yet. But even in terms of, it's just lucky energy either way. And I feel like there's a focus on a female or energy around a Libra energy, air sign, something like that. But I feel like you're still taking better care of yourself here as well. There's a lot of growth, a lot of progress, a lot of supportive kind of energy here as well from a connection where things are starting to work together and you're feeling a lot more confident. Like I said, all that energy seems to be really hard to beat. Yeah, like I said, the other part of it is too, like the Chariot energy and that Lovers. I mean, that to me represents choosing a direction. I don't want to say relocation necessarily because it's not really that. It's almost like you are making the right decision. Again, Gemini is still relevant here, but you're almost considering the risks and the possibilities of that connection. Something along that line here as well. But either way, I just see like some really positive energy going on here. Anyway, I might just leave it at that because I think the cards are super impactful and I think they speak for themselves, just as far as where that can head. I would say just in, sorry, I'm just trying to sort of figure out a little bit more because it keeps drawing my attention back to the Judgment card with the Lovers card here as well. So there's something there about a decision. Not sure how to take that one entirely, but anyway, let's just grab I'm going to just sit on that one for a minute. I'm just going to grab a Sacred Destiny Oracle card. So let's see what's happening for you in the month here as well in terms of what's coming in for the month of February for Gemini. What is coming in for the month of February for Gemini? Yeah, card out. Success. You are successfully achieving something. You're getting something big in the month of February. What is coming in February? Stand still because there's security. So you're getting the message that there is going to be something that comes in here that is going to allow for a lot of security for you. That's amazing. That's incredible cards. So this one I'm just going to read out. I don't have that one off the top of my head here, but overall success, of course, and stillness was, I think, underneath there. Oh, stand still, sorry. Okay, so when we're talking about success, this is really about, the richest, most successful inhabitants on the planet, or at least that's what the card sort of refers to, but it's really about many ways of looking at things that are successful. So it is how things are impacting you as far as whatever satisfaction, whatever content, whatever success means for you, whatever levels of fulfillment are important to you, this is waiting to expand on that. And it might occur rapidly, but I don't think so in this particular card. It's almost like the success happens, but there's almost, luck is just following you now. And so it's almost like things, you're meant to sort of sit in the energy, for a while before you kind of move ahead. So it's not a time for you to jump ahead because the security card tells me that this is really about slow, easy energy where you're safe, where you're protected. You're taking the measures to look after yourself and your loved ones. It's, doing things in a way that's measured, it's relaxing, it's taking a break. I think that's what you're doing in terms with your success. So it's almost like you're holding back to enjoy it. And that's what I see there, because there's abundance all over the place here. So something's going your way, and you're getting news of it in this month as well. So that's where I'm going to leave it here, Gemini, because it looks too amazing all around. So I don't really see that there's anything more I need to add, because success is success. It's a victory, and your luck is changing, and everything's going to open up for you now. So make the best of it, because you have some really wise, you have a wise mind in what you're doing here. And again, I feel like you're trying to provide more security for your life in this particular period for February. Take care, keep moving forward, and never give up.